my boy is coming in. My boy is coming in. My boy is saying, you know what? Let's ride. Happy Sunday to all. Mourinho wants to announce himself. We are hearing Mkhitaryan is all but said and done. Possibly James is another one on the radar because of this whole thing of Real Madrid now have more than 3 non-EU players and Britain coming out of the EU and all that shebang. So they need to sell one of those cats out. Pogba, another rumor mill. I don't think that will happen, but it's another thing on the rumor mill. But the one that looks the most concrete is Mkhitaryan. I feel sorry for Dortmund. It sucks. It's bad. It stinks. But hey, man, it's life. Now, if United can get Mkhitaryan, that greatly improves that Mkhitaryan is built for the Premiership. Because of how he plays, how he runs. He's a runner with the ball. He's a running midfielder. He's an attacking midfielder in the traditional sense. You know, he likes to break from midfield. He makes interesting runs. And within the speed of the Premiership, that is what you need. And United don't have this kind of player. They don't have the kind of attacking midfielder that Mkhitaryan has. And I think with him in the team, it gives United a bit of buzz. But my only concern is Mkhitaryan is not necessarily a Mourinho kind of player, you know. But I then say to myself that you look at if he brings in a counter-attack, Mkhitaryan, he works well in an attack-based team like Dortmund, but he also works very well in a counter-attacking system. Sitting deep, sucker punch, we can attack with 3 players because Mkhitaryan has the speed, the off-the-ball movement to really make Mourinho's counter-attacking system, which I believe he will bring in, work. So I think that is what he's looking at. He's trying to make a Mkhitaryan similar to a Robin, a guy to lead the counter-attack and to be a very focal point in them countering teams that want to come and hit them. And in the Premiership, the counter is always going to be on because teams in the Premiership like to attack. Not many teams are defensive teams in the Premier League. So yeah, this is a very big signing for United. This is a very big signing. And I think for Mourinho, you know, he's starting because Mourinho needs his pieces. My boy needs his pieces. This is the first piece. Pogba, I'm doubtful. Juventus would be insane. They would be insane to sell Pogba, and I just don't believe that will happen. That's just, you know, that is just really ridiculous. And for James, that's a possibility. James is a real possibility because if you go by the whole, you can only have 3 non-EU players, Bill now becoming a non-EU player because of the whole Brexit thing. James has not been a hit for Real Madrid. A few games he plays well, but he's not had a single good season overall for Madrid. It has not worked for him. And I think that Zizou will be looking for a replacement. So I do believe that he would be happy to offload him to United. And James, I think, would work in the Premiership. Given a bit of time to judge with his speed, he will find the speed a bit hard to cope with it the first few games. But I think once he now gets the measure of what it's like, I think his playmaking abilities, his passing abilities, and the abilities to really create things, because I think that is what Mourinho wants from James. He wants his Wesley Sneijder. That's what he wants. He wants his Wesley Sneijder. He wants his Zillage. He wants that guy who can sit in the hole in the middle, get the ball through a counter-attack and can pin that ball to Mkhitaryan, pin that ball over to Rooney, pin that ball over to whichever striker they try and get. So again, a very important piece for the United puzzle. So yeah, man, Mourinho is coming in, and I think if he gets those 2 signatures of James and Mkhitaryan, United are big time. If I'm just talking hypothetically because I said this in my blog, if he gets Pogba, so you have Pogba, James, and Mkhitaryan, we've got to now really realistically think of United as possible Premiership favourites for next season. All right, guys, remember to head to the websites, you know, follow the Premiership page with the polls and also the Premiership blog, which you will find on the Premiership page on halffootballhot.com, the official website. Peace out, stay true, and stay black.